Melanin Monarchy citizens. This is your Monarch Monique here at another live event. This time, my first time, I am at the Thornton Winery, you guys, and I am here to see none other than Jonathan, Butler, and Kirk Whalum. You guys, I remember my kids used to listen to them years and years ago, like over 25 years ago, but here I am, I get to see them here at the Thornton Winery. Now what's interesting is that this is my first time at a Thornton Winery show. So I've been at these wineries here in Temecula, but I haven't been at a show at this particular event. Right now, I'm loving everything that I see about this event. I am going to give you my assessment. You know how I do my cast assessment and also my royal assessment for the venue. I am going to do some forensics on this particular venue and the show, and I'm going to let you know all about the amazing Mr. Jonathan Butler from South Africa and Mr. Kirk Whalum, who has been all over the world, all over the world. All right, you guys, do the bit.
You gotta believe in something. You got to believe in something. You gotta believe, baby. All things work together for the good. No matter what, no matter. You gotta believe, baby. Oh, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. 'Cause you've been good to me. You've been good to me. You lifted me higher. No woman, no right. Little darling, don't shed no tears. No, no woman, no cry. What happened to you tonight? Ooh, yeah. I need the fire now. One more time, one more time. But I never did. It took so long to realize, but I was too caught up in your way.
All right, Melanin Monarchy citizens, that was the incomparable Jonathan Butler. And I could say he did a relatively okay set. It was about an hour of a set, playing, and he played beautifully. He featured his wife, he featured his musicians, his music director, all of those things, and he just did an amazing job. Of course, everybody still here is waiting for the big song, but Kirk Whalum hasn't come on yet, so we're waiting for Kirk Whalum. I am inside the Thornton Winery's gift shop, you guys. I'm inside the gift shop here, and I just want to say a couple of things about this particular venue, because this is my first time here as a venue, as a live music venue, and it is really beautiful. And I can say, if you want to find bougie black folk, this is the place. If you want to find wealthy, bougie black people, this is the place that you want to be on a Friday or a Saturday night. It's a Saturday night here in August, the end of August, and just it's the upper crest of, you know, black folks here tonight. So it's really amazing. Another thing that the winery has done is that they have this little section for people to dance, and I think that that's really cool, that people can actually go out and, you know, while the music's playing, they can do a little two-step, and they can do that there. And so it's a really easy, light atmosphere here at Thornton Winery. So right now, Thornton Winery is winning. I have a couple of things that I would do better for the winery so that all of the guests can have an amazing experience. And hopefully I'll mention that at the end. All right, you guys, Kirk Whalum coming up. Toodle bit.
What's everybody doing? Up in here tonight.
Melanin Monarchy citizens, that was Jonathan Butler and Kirk Whalum. So I did the first half with Jonathan Butler, and then the second half was with Kirk Whalum. You guys know how your Monarch does it. You guys know that I do have my assessment, my CAST, my CAST assessment, which is connectivity, aesthetics, sound, and temperature. So when I'm looking at the artist, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that connectivity, that aesthetics, how the presentation is, the visuals, the sound, and also the temperature of the crowd. And so the temperature of the crowd was pretty high. It was a sold out show. So you know, anytime it's a sold out show, then the temperature is on high. The sound, the venue is amazing as far as Thornton Winery and their sound. They had an outside sound engineer, I believe it was Sound Image, out of Escondido, and they did an amazing job. The sound, no feedback, no none of that. They just did a great job with the sound. So that was pleasing to be able to have a sound and not to have any issues with the sound, not that I noticed. The aesthetics, there was no, the venue's not set up for aesthetics. There is no monitors, there's no background thing for visuals or any of that. They keep it pretty simple, they keep it pretty chill, which I get it because it's just a different type of venue. The Thornton Winery is just a different type of venue, so they don't have the back screen, they don't have monitors, So it's just the stage that they have. Now, when we're talking about the artist itself, how did they come out presenting themselves? Jonathan Butler came out looking like he was just at Kokomo. He was looking like he had just been on the beach. He looked very, very colorful, very, very stylish. The rest of the band, they looked pretty chic. They had their own thing going on, so they were independent. With Kirk Whalum actually has his own line of clothing. So if you go on the Kirk Whalum website, you're going to see that he presented flyers with a QR code. And so Kirk Whalum is actually at the table. I'm going to turn around and see if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it. No, you guys can't see it, but he's back there at the table. He's taking pictures, and he's also signing CDs, which is great. But he has his own sound. And so here's the thing about the connectivity with Kirk Whalum. He came out into the crowd. He played his saxophone out into the crowd. He came out twice. He did a lot of storytelling, a lot of talking, a lot of explaining. This crowd ate it up, and I love that. Some people are just like, shut up and sing. I am not one of those type of concert goers. I'm not that type of audience. It is not shut up and sing for me. I want to hear something personal. I want to hear the backstory behind the music, where you were at last, some kind of story, something personal, something connecting to me. Let me know that you see me. Let me know that you see me as an audience member. That is the type of audience member that your Monarch is. So Kirk Whalum's cast assessment, that it was just A's, all around. The aesthetic part, of course, we give him a pass on that. He would look cute. He came out in his baggy pants and he just looked really cute. And he wore his album merch. So I get it that. Now, for Thornton Winery as a venue, you guys, if you guys are in between San Diego and Los Angeles or Riverside, you're going to be able to get down to the Thornton Winery because it's right in the middle of that. As far as the Jazz Fest, they have some amazing artists that are going to still be here during this Jazz Festival. Get online, go on the Thornton Winery line. And you guys, like I said, I love self-made bougie black people because they still have that twinge of ghetto-ness where they still, rock it in two-step and they like to yell and stuff. So I love it, even though they have a lot of money and you can tell they have a lot of money. So I love that. I love that about black people. I love self-made, wealthy black people, and it was Thornton Winery. They know who they're catering to. About Thornton Winery, my royal assessment for Thornton Winery, I'm going to keep it to myself because I got some issues. Your Monarch got some issues with Thornton Winery. I had an encounter with one of the employees, very sweet. One of the employees, absolutely amazing. All of the employees I would say that I met, but this one person seemed to be in a management position. I was asking some questions. A lot of gaslighting. Whole lot of gaslighting going on. And I didn't appreciate it. I didn't appreciate it at all because that just let me know that you're not listening to your audience members. You're not listening to, and that's a no. You have to, even if you just shine us off and go, okay, wow, leave that in the comment section. Visit our online. If you want to see more, hey, don't gaslight us and tell us, no, you don't need that. We're giving you what you need and you should be good with that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that as a venue. Other than that, I enjoyed tonight. Tonight was an amazing, amazing night. However, Jonathan Butler promised one of the audience members that they would sing Falling in Love with Jesus, and he did not. You can't do that. You can't do that as an artist. Now, Jonathan Butler and Kirk Whalum, anytime you hear those two names put together, you're automatically thinking Falling in Love with Jesus. You're automatically thinking that song. Even unsaved, backslidden people think of that particular song, and they did not perform that song. That was a huge injustice to tonight. I don't know if we're going to give them a pass. They did an amazing job. Other than that, they just did not sing the song that everybody obviously wanted to hear for whatever reason. All right, you guys, this was Jonathan Butler, Kirk Whalum, tonight here at the Thornton Winery, August 30th, 2025. I will see you at the next live entertainment event. All right, to the pit.
All right. What about you? But you sold out.
I sold out.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
If you want to see a live performance.